Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most respected certifications out there, the Certified Lean Six Sigma Master Black Belt. We're going to break down what it takes to pass and, more importantly, why it could be a complete game changer for your career.
So, if you're aiming for the very top of the process improvement world, you've definitely heard of the Master Black Belt. It's a huge career milestone, for sure. So let's really dig into what it takes to gear up for and ultimately conquer this really demanding exam.
First things first, what exactly is the Master Black Belt certification? Let's take a closer look at why it's such a big deal in the industry.
Okay, so this certification is about so much more than just managing projects. It's proof that you can lead huge, company-wide strategic shifts. You become the person who mentors other leaders and really shapes how a business operates at its very core. All right, so what are you actually up against on exam day? Let's break down the test format by the numbers so you know exactly what to expect. The exam has 100 questions. But, and this is a big but, don't expect simple memorization. These are case study based, which means you've got to apply some really advanced concepts to tricky real-world business problems.
And you get 150 minutes, that's 2.5 hours to get it all done. When you do the math, that's only about 90 seconds for each question, so you have to think fast and accurately, all while the clock is ticking.
And here's the kicker. The passing score is a tough 80%. That means you have to nail at least 80 of those complex scenario questions. That high bar makes smart, focused prep an absolute must.
Now check this out. This breakdown shows you exactly where to spend your study time. See those top 3? Measure, analyze, and improve? Together, they make up a whopping 45% of the entire exam. So yeah, mastering the tools in those areas, that's your top priority.
You know, passing a tough exam is one thing, but what's in it for you? What's the real professional payoff? Let's talk about why spending the time and effort to get the certification is so important for your career. Getting this certification swings open doors to really senior strategic roles. You're not just improving a process anymore. You become an internal consultant who mentors other green and black belts. This is what unlocks those big titles like VP of Quality or Director of Ops and makes you a critical part of the company's strategy. And of course, that kind of strategic value comes with some serious financial rewards. Top earners are often making well over $160,000 a year because, let's face it, companies pay top dollar for leaders who can directly boost the bottom line. So we've covered the what and the why. Now let's get to the most important part, the how. Here's a look at the smartest way to get ready for this exam. You know, crushing an exam like this often comes down to having the right tools. Things like practice simulators are designed to give you that critical edge because they're made to feel just like the real exam.
And this is the whole point, right? It's not just about reading a book. It's about experiencing the case study questions, the time pressure, and the complex problems before you walk into the real test. That builds your knowledge and, just as importantly, your confidence.
The best part about modern study tools is that they're flexible. You can use a web simulator at your desk or a mobile app while you're on the train, even offline. You can use a learning mode to figure out why you got an answer wrong, and then flip over to an exam mode to test yourself under pressure.
Look, at the end of the day, preparation is everything. This is a tough exam, no doubt about it, but it's totally passable if you have a plan. And you can get started on that plan today. So if you want to see what this kind of prep actually looks like, you can head over to certificationexam.com. You can check out their simulator, try out some sample questions, and really find all the tools we've been talking about today to start your journey to becoming a Master Black Belt. Because really, this certification is so much more than just another line on your resume. It's a whole new way of thinking, of solving problems, that can absolutely transform your career and the companies you work for. Your path starts right now.